Floyd Mayweather may be one of the world's most famous and well-paid athletes, but that fame comes with its fair share of controversies. From tax troubles to crypto drama, let's dive into Floyd's biggest controversies, including his history of domestic abuse scandals. The amount of these he's been involved in is a lot. It's just yikes. Like in 2001, things got seriously spicy between Floyd and Melissa Brim in a heated argument. The topic of the argument? Child support. She was the mother of his daughter Lyanna as well. Court documents say that Floyd assaulted her, leaving fresh bruises on her face. Melissa called the police from a nearby convenience store, but a few months later, while they were at the mall with their daughter, Floyd, after asking a friend to hold Lyanna, assaulted Melissa again. Melissa later filed a lawsuit, but she dropped it. He owned up to his actions a year later and copped a plea of guilty to 2 counts of battery against her. He got a suspended 6-month jail sentence, a $3,000 fine, 48 hours of community service, and 2 days of house arrest. But whoa, in 2003, Floyd got into some more trouble. He was accused of assaulting 2 of Josie Harris's friends at a Las Vegas nightclub, and even chasing them out. But he managed to get a suspended sentence after being convicted of 2 counts of battery. The judge made him undergo some impulse control counseling too. Eventually, the verdict was vacated and the charges were dismissed through negotiations. The incidents don't end here. Not 2 years later, Floyd got into more trouble. In 2005, Floyd was put on trial for some serious stuff, a felony battery charge. He was accused of assaulting Josie Harris and dragging her out of his Bentley after she confronted him about cheating on her. But things took a turn in court when Harris changed her story. She claimed that she lied to the police about the fight and Floyd's history of abuse. In the end, Floyd walked away a free man. He was acquitted. But hold on, this one's a wild ride. It's probably the worst domestic abuse controversy Floyd's ever been involved in. So in 2010, even though Floyd and Josie had split, she was still living in a house he owned. One day, Floyd showed up at the house because he was mad that Josie was dating NBA guard CJ Watson. The police broke up the initial fight, but Floyd came back before sunrise and attacked Josie, assaulting her and threatening the kids if they called the police. Yikes. Harris's 10-year-old son Karan saw Floyd assaulting his mom, and that Floyd told him to go to his room while the abuse was happening. Floyd says he was just trying to restrain Josie, but he was charged with multiple felonies. He eventually pleaded guilty to misdemeanor domestic assault and harassment. He was sent to the slammer for a 90-day stint. Good behavior got him out a month early, but Floyd wasn't on his best behavior for this next one. In 2017, Floyd threw a gay slur at McGregor. It was during one of their staged news conferences, to hype up their next fight. These two went back and forth with insults, and it was probably part of the show. But man, things got real intense with Floyd dropping the F word on McGregor. Apparently, this was in retaliation for McGregor calling Floyd a monkey. Floyd tried to defend the gay slur by bringing up McGregor's racist comments. The F word slur was caught on tape, but the monkey remark was only heard by those close by. Either way, both comments crossed the line. And during this same year, Money Mayweather had a little hiccup with the IRS. Talk about a major bill. Floyd was on the hook for a whopping $22.2 million in taxes from 2015. He even decided to flaunt his IRS payment on Instagram with snaps of $26 million worth of checks. Apparently, even the tax man wants a slice of that sweet May money pie. But don't worry, he says he took care of it. My guess? He probably used his highly anticipated match against McGregor to settle that debt. But it turns out he didn't completely take care of it. Money Mayweather found himself in hot water with the IRS again. It was revealed in 2023 that he still hadn't paid his taxes from 2017, a whopping $5.5 million with a penalty of $1 million. But let's be real, with his reputation as one of the highest paid athletes in the world, I'm sure he'll find a way to turn this mess around. Maybe this will be the end of Floyd's tax problems. But he's got more than just tax problems, like his trash talking. Trash talking is a staple in the boxing world, and Floyd is no stranger to heated exchanges, going all out with his insults. But in 2010, he took things to a whole new level. He went on a 10-minute homophobic and racist rant against Filipino boxer Manny Pacquiao. Obviously, I can't repeat the specific comments here, but they range from racist slurs about his skin color to using a gay slur. But Manny took the high road and ignored the video, instead focusing on his upcoming fight. Safe to say, Floyd's PR team had their work cut out for them on this one.
Here in the first minute and a half of the second round. Double jab, he goes against the ropes.
But wait, there's more to the Floyd Mayweather story. This guy can't seem to stay out of drama, and it's not just from his trash talking in the ring. It turns out Floyd decided to cozy up to Chechen leader Ramzan Kadyrov during a business trip to Chechnya, despite Kadyrov being accused of some pretty gnarly stuff, like homophobia and human rights abuses against the LGBTQ+ community. Floyd didn't seem to mind referring to him as a friend, teammate, and ally in a video. What? This is the same guy who's been telling all gay people to leave his country, and to make things even more confusing, Floyd was all about supporting gay rights back in 2012. What's the deal here, Floyd? But fast forward to 2018, and he's caught up in a heated lawsuit with DJ Khaled. The two got hit with a lawsuit from some unhappy campers. They believe the duo played a part in an illegal crypto scam that cost them millions of dollars. They're blaming the dynamic duo for endorsing a virtual currency called Centratech on social media and encouraging people to buy in. Floyd even declared himself as Floyd Crypto Mayweather. But here's the catch. The SEC says the company behind Centratech was breaking the law and lying to investors. The whole thing just fell apart. Investors wanted to get their money back and some extra cash for damages, so they went after both the company founders and the celebrity endorsers for fraud. The founders of Centratech were arrested and faced some serious charges, including securities fraud and wire fraud. Floyd doesn't shy away from controversy, not even when it comes to politics. He even stuck up for Donald Trump and his infamous locker room talk. According to Floyd, real men talk about grabbing women's behinds, and Trump was just speaking like a real man. These two have a bit of a connection as well, with Floyd visiting the then president-elect just days after the election, and even attending his inauguration in Washington, D.C. And let's not forget, Trump has been a fan of Floyd's fights, including his 2015 showdown against Manny Pacquiao in Vegas.
And it stops opponents in their tracks. Amazingly accurate. Nobody likes getting hit.
Still, Floyd set the record straight and let the world know that Trump isn't exactly his BFF. But hey, can you really blame him? Being associated with certain people can be complicated business. So, from his comments about LGBT people to his domestic abuse scandals, there have been some of Floyd Mayweather's biggest controversies.